What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today it is March the 24th. It's about noon right now, and we actually got hit with another mini snowstorm, which is crazy because I think in the last video or the past couple videos, as you probably saw, there was so much snow that had melted. The temperature was like way warmer than what it was, but now we're back to kind of square one. There's a bunch of snow everywhere. It's snowing right now. It's a lot colder these past couple days, so that's the update about the weather. We just drove about an hour. We're parked in the parking lot of which is going to be our first visit this season at one of our favorite places for grocery. It is pretty much like a farm. It's a local farm here that sells a bunch of fruits, vegetables, herbs, local meats. I'm going to show you also, more so at the end of the video, more of like a grocery haul of what we actually buy. And take note also that when we do our groceries, we tend to do these like big ass groceries just because we are very far from a grocery store. So yeah, we always do pretty much like maybe 2 big groceries a month. So now we're about to do one. We're about to leave in Bali in about 30 or so days. So I want us to do like probably our last big grocery before we leave. So it's probably going to be bigger than usual, but it's going to be good for you guys because you'll be able to see what we pretty much buy every time we go grocery shopping. We always stick to like whole foods. That's what we love. We incorporate a lot of meats, a lot of different protein sources, mainly red meats as well. So yeah, we arrived here. We're going to be doing this farm here. I'm super excited for it because, like I said, it's the first. Now they open back for the season since it's the end of March. They usually open mid-March. So that's very fun. It's been closed for pretty much all winter season. We're going to stop here for the first stop of our grocery haul. Then after that, we go to this place. It's called Presto, which is mainly a lot of people who own like restaurants go there, or people who buy in bulk. So we go there mainly to buy our ground beef or our ribeye steak. So we do a pit stop there. We might also need to buy these big 50-pound bags of basmati rice. So that's another thing we'll be buying there. Then after that, our staple for our grocery shopping is actually Walmart, believe it or not. So Walmart is amazing. The food is always fresh. It's always, you know, top quality. Everything is very good at Walmart. So we'll be doing here for our fruits, vegetables mainly, and herbs. Then after that, we're going to Presto to buy our ribeye steak and ground beef, and hopefully they do have, because sometimes they do sell out just because the people who own restaurants just devour up the place. So hopefully they do have some in stock. And then we're heading over to Walmart. So I'm assuming, honestly, based off of past grocery hauls that we've done, I'm assuming this is probably going to be probably between maybe around the $750 mark. That's what I'm assuming. So let's get to grocery shopping. So Anna's also vlogging too. This is the place. It's a very, very cool place. Look how vintage it looks. Yeah, let's head inside. So first stop is officially done. We bought a lot of stuff. That costed us $200. Every stop we're going to be doing, I'm just going to put a price tracker here at the bottom of the screen somewhere, just so that you guys could kind of get an idea of how much we actually spend on our groceries. We're going to be heading over to our second stop, which is Presto, to buy our meat. Again, crossing our fingers that they do have our steak and ground beef there. Usually they do. So we are at our second stop. And what do you think? Do they have steak and ground beef or no? So. We'll see. Let's go. Wah, wah, wah. So we were able to get at least one big pack of ribeye steak. It was actually the last one. They did not have ground beef, and I was actually very surprised because I was expecting the opposite. It's usually like that. And we're able to get our big bag of rice, so that's good. We'll just buy our ground beef at Walmart. That's usually where we get it, if not here. So second stop is done. That was about $200. I'm gonna put the exact amount here, so you should see the total that we are at right now. We are off to Walmart now as our third stop, and that's where we will be doing the bulk of our grocery. Although we did do a big amount of food at our first stop at that farm. Yeah, we're heading to Walmart right now. So we just finished a Walmart, and the update on the grocery bill, that costed us about $350. So you should see the total of what we're up to right now, and that is not actually the last place because we still have to buy a few things. Surprisingly, again, Walmart, we don't usually go on Mondays either when we do our grocery haul, but yeah, today it's Monday, so I assume they just didn't restock a lot of things. So specific things that we do get, just some frozen fruit, some eggs, avocados, so we'll see if they have. So we just finished our grocery haul. I'm going to show you in detail also exactly what we got, pretty much everything that we got from all the stops that we did for our grocery. So we actually stopped just in the parking lot here. We got ourselves some sushi. This was kind of planned. Usually we get them at Walmart, but this time we just got them somewhere else just because we weren't really satisfied this time with the ones at Walmart. So we're gonna have that in the car. I also have a Diesel chocolate chip peanut butter protein bar from Perfect Sports, and really wanted sushi also. And yeah, she's using the camera to film on her side. I'm using my phone, so hopefully the quality is still the same. It looks really good too, so I just got a new phone and it seems like it's fine. So here we go. We have about 3 of these containers. This one here has fresh tuna. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's fresh tuna with some avocado, cucumber, tempura, and crab. So here we go. Dip it in a bit of soya sauce, not too much. Grab a little piece of ginger here. These pieces of ginger are so good. Here we go. Cheers. Wow.
Amazing.
I love the ginger.
Oh.
And like, look, we're eating sushi, but if you take a look at our grocery is like very, very good. We don't buy any processed, nothing. So yeah, we're still eating, and like I had mentioned in the last video, I think, I mentioned Bali, so I think this is a good time to kind of go over some details quick about our upcoming Bali trip. We are going to be leaving in exactly 33 days. Tonight marks 33 days out from our trip. We're going to be there for 45 days, so we're very excited for that, especially today, seeing that there's snow that fell end of March. We're like, damn. And it kind of just puts you in a certain mood. So happily enough and luckily enough is that yes, we are leaving to Bali. So one of the main things also that I kind of wanted to mention was, you know, the why as to why Bali. We did have other like options that we wanted to kind of choose from, that we were looking at, that we still want to go to, but Bali just popped out of, you know, the list just because of duration. It can allow us to be there for a lot longer than, you know, any other place. We do want to do like Dubai. Where else? Malta is a nice place that we found.
The Amalfi Coast.
The Amalfi Coast. So we were even looking at places like that. We were even looking at Portugal and pretty much anywhere. I told Dan, like, pick a place, but Bali is the one that came out on top of the list just because, like I said, the duration of which we could stay there, the accessibility to gyms, to health and wellness centers, to spas, the food, obviously the price, the weather. It's going to be a perfect time of the year to visit Bali. And we don't also want to go to a place like this to like backpack either, or to quote unquote go there as like a vacation, so to speak. Yes, okay, we'll relax, and yes, we could call it a vacation, but the most important thing for us is to just be able to keep our routine we have at home, because we love it so much and we don't need to escape from it necessarily. We want to be able to keep that routine, but somewhere else, and somewhere else where we could just change our environment to gain a bit more creativity, to bond differently, to see different things, because it feels good also to go just capture different energies. And for work as well, it can allow us to work on the computer, shoot different content, obviously shoot different content for YouTube, so that's going to be very interesting. So yeah, we're going to be there for 45 days. At first we were like, do we do like 3 weeks? And then I was like, well, if we're doing 3 weeks, we just do 4 weeks. And then I was like, if we do 4 weeks, we're going to lose like our first couple days or last couple days. Or I was like, let's just do the 45 days. We also spent a bit more on the flights. We're going to be flying with Emirates, so we are, you know, it's a bit more expensive, but the advantage and benefit in doing so is that we only have one stop, and it is in Dubai for like 2 hours, less than 2 hours. So that's very, very good just on like your mental health, energy. We're not even losing that many days, so it's so much more advantageous. So I'm super satisfied that we spent a bit more, and I think it's going to be interesting just to shoot a lot of content. She's going to be shooting a lot of content on her end. I'm obviously going to be shooting a lot of content for us too. Like I said, we love our routine, we love our home space, we love being at home, we have peace, tranquility. It's a great energy with no stress, but it does feel good to change things up.
It's important,
and we do want to have nice weather as well, so that's going to feel good.
Salt water, beach, sun,
just having the sun on your skin, being able to go at the beach, salt water, and then coming back to our Airbnb and working on the computer, shooting content, editing, and then being like, do we go, work out? Do we go for a run? Do we go to like the spa? Do we go for a massage? What food do we eat? That's mainly the reasoning as to why. And we booked like very, very nice villas and Airbnbs just for the two of us. Like, we have an Airbnb that I'm thinking of, or pretty much all of our Airbnbs, or 3 of the 4 that we have, if you were to look at it, like, it kind of looks like it's for like
at least 4 people.
Yeah, at least 4 people, and it's only going to be us 2. So looking forward to sharing all of that with all of you. About the Airbnbs and the villas too, we booked 4 places, 5 if we count just one night at a hotel when we arrive, just because when we arrive in Bali and Denpasar at the airport, we arrive at like midnight, so we were like, we'll just book the hotel for that night. And then aside from that, our 4 other Airbnbs is in 4 different locations, so it's each villa is pretty much spread out on like a 2-week time frame. And again, we don't want to be hopping from one place to another, stressing out about like checking in, checking out, losing days, losing energy. We just want to get settled in somewhere, unpack, and do as if we're like living at home pretty much. We're gonna have nights where we're gonna be watching Netflix, editing content, getting up super early, planning, everything, watching some UFCs maybe, and just enjoying our time there, changing our environment. And yeah, it's already going by so fast, 33 days out. So yeah, that's pretty much the update about Bali. Home sweet home, guys. We just put in all of our groceries in the house, and now it's time to go through everything so that I could show you what we bought for our groceries. Let's get to it. Okay, so here it goes, guys. I'm going to start with the grocery haul, and like I said, with the proteins that we bought. Now that we got everything out of the bag, we have a lot of stuff, and we're only 2, which is crazy. So we got here, we have 5 packs of ground beef here. We got lean ground beef just because we prefer having a bit more fat in the ground beef. Some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And then again, some skinless, boneless chicken thighs here. We got 2 packs of chicken breasts also. We got 10 cans of canned tuna, 30 eggs right here. We were about to get 60, but obviously we don't have that much room in our fridge, so we only went with 30. We have 2 bags of raw frozen shrimps, 2 massive big pieces of frozen salmon, vacuum sealed, which is amazing. And as you saw earlier in the video, we got a big piece of ribeye steak right here, which is gonna be so good. So that is all of our protein sources that we bought for this grocery. And now let's get to the carbs. Oh, and one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. Last week, or no, I think like 3 weeks ago, I don't know why I said last week, we found this at Walmart, which is a shortcut lamb leg. It's amazing quality. It's grass-fed. It's a grass-fed lamb leg right here. It's very big, as you could tell just from the image right here. Very good piece, very good find for 40 bucks. It's massive, grass-fed, good quality, and lamb is packed with vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and it tastes great too. So for the carb sources, I'm not showing you obviously the fruit just because I want to do the fruits and vegetables separately to what I have right now. This is pretty much just our carb sources in terms of like starch. So we got 4 boxes of gluten-free penne noodles here. We like to make like tuna salads with this and like a mixture with noodles. We got a big bag of sweet potatoes, and we got our big ass bag of basmati rice. This lasts very long. It's way less of a headache just to buy this. This whole bag cost, I think $45 or $50, and it's not 50 pounds, it's 40 pounds. I thought it was 50 pounds, but it's essentially like $1 a pound, so I find that amazing. Good price. Basmati rice. That's it for our carb sources. Now I'm going to show you our fruits and our veggies. Okay, so for our fruits, we got a lot also. We got 2 fresh coconuts here. You know they're good when you hear the coconut water in them. Hopefully they're good. So we got 2 fresh coconuts. We got a big bag, 20 lemons to be exact. We got about 10 limes. We got a big bag of pears. We got a big bag of fresh oranges. We got about 10 avocados here. We got grapefruits, big grapefruits, nice, fresh. We got a bunch of bananas. We also got 4 tubs or boxes or containers of strawberries right here. And alongside our fresh fruit, like I mentioned, we do like to buy some frozen fruit as well, just because you don't have to worry about it going bad, and it's good to go in smoothies. It's kind of, you know, instead of adding ice or whatnot, it's fun to have these, especially for smoothie bowls. So we got some wild blueberries, some raspberries, more blueberries, and some fresh, some frozen mangoes. So that's it for the fruits. And our vegetables and herbs. So I'm going to go through this very quickly. Here we have some fresh rosemary. That's going to be good to go with our turkey and our mint. I also didn't show you guys, I think Anne put it away. We also got a big frozen turkey as well on top of all of our protein sources. So yeah, that adds a lot of space, or takes away a lot of space in our freezer. So yeah, let's move on. Got also, I'll show you the herbs actually first. We got some fresh basil right here. The best smelling herb ever. Basil. We got 4 packs of fresh ginger right there. So not expensive. 94 cents, 98 cents Canadian. So yeah, we got 4 of these. Perfect for smoothies, stir fries. You know, you can mix that with hot water as if to say you have like some ginger tea. We have a bunch of fresh asparagus right here. Some kale. We got some fresh dill. Another herb I didn't even see here. We got some green beans. We got some arugula, 2 containers of that. Some cucumbers, very cheap. And some red peppers. And that's it for our vegetables. I'm going to show you now our fats and a couple other things that we bought in addition to all of this. The last part of our grocery haul, we got 2 packs of high quality, very good bacon. It's good to just switch things up. We got a big block of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Very good probiotics. Super good quality cheese, very good to complement, you know, something with like a steak, some sort of platter board. We usually do, you know, big platters with like steak and fruit and stuff like that. So this is a super good addition. This should last us at least for the next month. It's a big block that costs $32. So 2 blocks of grass-fed butter, a jar of unpasteurized honey. This one tastes very good. 100% dark chocolate cocoa from Lindt. So we like to, Anne likes to make these homemade cookies. I like to eat them. And yeah, it's just, we got so comfortable eating like very dark chocolate, like 100%. So if it's lower than 95%, I don't really qualify that as dark chocolate. So neither should you. Very good source of fat. Just don't eat too much also, because depending on the type of chocolate it is, it might be high in heavy metals. Yeah, you want to be aware of that. We also got some extra virgin olive oil, 2 of these. We got 2 bottles of organic coconut water right here. Love putting these in smoothies, and great source of electrolytes. We got 3 cans of sliced black olives. We got some peppermint tea and some garlic powder, ground black pepper, and that's it. I will end it here, get to making some food. It's already, I think, like 6:30 p.m. Kind of unwind, get ready for tomorrow, plan also, get on the computer and eat. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try to upload as much as possible also, so expect another video in the next few days. And if you haven't, you could watch the last video right there. And I'll see you in the next one.